Hello everyone, welcome to Vuori ACTV Studio. My name is Kalista. I'm here to guide you through a 30-minute yin practice. Today's sequence is going to be heart focus, so we're going to start to focus on opening up the chest area and the shoulder area. We're going to be using one bolster and 2 blocks here today. If you don't have a bolster like this, you can grab any pillows that you have at home. You're going to place it onto your mat and come to lie on your spine right here. So allow the pillows to be directly behind you. You can have your 2 blocks handy. You might need them, you may not. From here, you're going to start to drape your spine over the bolster. Take your time here to set this up. You might need some adjustments to get yourself super comfortable. Once again, we're trying to open up across the heart space here. From here, you can keep your legs in an easy cross-leg position. If it feels more comfortable for you to have your knees bent, feel free. You can knock your knees together and take your feet a little bit wider. Or you can even come into a butterfly shape here with your legs, soles of the feet together, knees out wide. The blocks can be placed underneath the knees or thighs, and this will just remove that gravitational pull of your knees towards the earth. And once you get yourselves super comfortable, allow your heart space to open. You can keep your arms alongside your body. You can take any adjustments of the shoulder blades. And then start to close down your eyes here. And take this first few moments to arrive into your practice. You've made time for yourself here today to slow things right down. So let's start to commit to that. Bring the awareness into your body. Bring your awareness into your breath. And start to notice your inhales here as you breathe in. And watch your exhale as you breathe out. And continue to deepen that breath as you inhale, belly rise, chest rise. And as you exhale, chest softens, belly softens. Continue to find this rhythm of your breath here, almost like a wave as you inhale, rise. And exhale, soften. If you stepped onto your mat here today with an intention, bring it to light in your mind right here. If nothing arises for you today, yogis, I offer you the intention of less is more. Our day-to-day lives is busy enough, so why not slow things down right here? Commit to less, commit to stillness, and stay in the present. And I offer you about 4 more cycles of breath right here as you continue to let the spine be heavy, the heart space to open. And as you continue to watch your breath. Take another inhale in here. And as you exhale it out. And ever so slowly, we start to move the body once more. You can use the palms of your hands to guide your knees close. Close them like a book. You can take your time here. You can heel toe your feet a little bit wider. You can pause here for a moment. Perhaps there's some windscreen wipe of the knees side to side as you start to find some movement here. And from here, you're going to go ahead and roll over onto your side body. Either side is fine as you come off the bolster. And feel free to take a moment on your side body, just resting onto your mat here. And then when you're ready, you're going to go ahead and press yourselves up into a seat, and finding your sit bones to the earth. You can take easy cross leg here, or if you feel better with your legs extended, feel free to find that. And from here, draw your belly in to grow your spine nice and long. And then as you exhale, we're simply going to tip your right ear towards your right shoulder. You start to feel sensation on the outside of your left side of the neck here. And feel free to take this to that initial resistance. Feel free to pause. You can close down your eyes and just really allow the left side of the neck to open here. You're more than welcome to stay in this shape. If you like to start to bring the sensation towards the back of the neck, you can start to tip your chin down towards your chest, but still keeping that right ear towards right shoulder. You start to notice the sensation towards the left back side of the neck. Feel free to pause here if this feels good for you. With your eyes closed, just watching the breath. Relaxing the shoulders. Bringing that intention back of less is more. You're more than welcome to stay right here. If you like to add to the sensation, you can start to float your left hand out towards the side. You might notice like little shifts of sensation here as you hover your hands off the earth. If this feels good, you can stay. You can even bring your left hand around your lower back to deepen that opening. And as you wrap your left hand around your lower back, and the whole time just keeping that right ear tucked towards the shoulder. And take a full breath in. Allow for a full breath out. Beautiful. And then ever so slowly here, if you took any arm variation, go ahead and release. And then slowly start to guide the head back through center. And if you took an easy cross leg, feel free to switch out opposite ankle, opposite shin in front. We take the sensation to the right side of the neck here now, so long spine. And then as you exhale, it's a gentle tip of the left ear towards the left shoulder. And this might feel enough for a lot of us. You can pause and stay here, right here. Closing down the eyes as you melt your sit bones a little bit deeper, relaxing your shoulders a little bit more. And focusing on the right side of the body, right side of the neck. Welcome to stay in this shape. If you like to take the sensation towards the back a little bit, you can start to tip your chin towards your chest. Keeping the eyes closed as you feel the heaviness of your head. Noticing here if you are leaning towards the left slightly, can you keep your torso upright and just allow the head to find that movement? Again, you're welcome to stay right here. If you like to add on, you can gently start to bring the right arm out to the side. And that option to find that half bind here is also available. And we allow for a couple of breaths right here. Beautiful. Slowly start to release if you took any arm variation here. And then gently bring your head back through center. Take a moment to pause right in the middle. Notice left and right side of the neck. Feel free to find any movements here, any neck rotations. Beautiful. From here, we move on, coming into a tabletop position. So you're going to stack your joints here, removing any props that you may have on your mat. And coming into a tabletop position. Once you have your wrist underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, feel free to find any movements here. You might sway side to side. You might find some cat-cows here as you open up your heart space and round through your spine. You might start to take deeper rotations. Feel free. Take another breath in and take another breath out. And meet me back in that tabletop position once more. From here, as you inhale, you're gonna peel your right fingertips up towards the sky. And then as you exhale, you're gonna thread the needle, weave it underneath your body, and allow your right shoulder to melt all the way down towards the earth. Right side of the head is resting. You can keep your left palm in front of your face, just as an extra support right here. Straight away here, if you start to notice any crunching in the right shoulder, or the earth feels too far away for you right here, go ahead and find a block underneath the shoulder here, or underneath the right side of the head, so that you can give your shoulder a little bit more space to find this thread. In any variation of the left hand, you can reach it forward. You can peel it up towards the sky. You can wrap around your lower back. And allow that rotation to come through upper spine as you continue to feed right fingertips through in your thread the needle. Take another full breath in here. And full breath out. Beautiful. Go ahead and release. Left palm comes back in front of your face. Use that to press yourselves, unravel. Right arm up towards the sky as you come back to neutral tabletop. And then on this side, inhale, reach your left hand up towards the sky. And as you exhale, go ahead and thread. This time, reaching left fingertips to the opposite side. Once again, if you feel too much crunching in the left shoulder, find some height underneath the left side of the head. Your right hand can stay as they are, or you can reach it up to the sky. You can find a half bind. And take a full inhale here. Settle for your exhale. Go ahead and release. Right hand comes in front of your face. Take your time to press away. Maybe left hand goes to the sky. Find that reset. Tabletop once more. Go ahead and swivel side to side to find any release. Maybe some shoulder rolls right here. Beautiful. From here, go ahead and cross your ankles. Take a seat. So we started the class with a heart opening on the bolsters. Right here, we're going to find a deeper heart opening using the blocks now. So the first block is going to come behind you. And then you're going to grab your second block handy. You might need it. So the block is going to rest just underneath the neck, in between the shoulder blades here. Again, this might need a couple of adjustments, especially if this is your first time. So go ahead and drape the block, your spine over the block. And you're going to allow your heart to open and your head to tip back towards the back. Find a comfortable position of the block in between the shoulder blades. You'll start to feel your lower rib cage start to flare open, heart space start to open. From here, if your head feels comfortable, let it be. If you like some extra height, the second block can come in to serve as a pillow here. Allow your arms to open. Your legs can start to extend if that feels better for your body. Or you can find that butterfly shape once again. And continue to let your heart space open up towards the sky. And perhaps you close down your eyes here. Notice the breath coming into the belly. Allow yourselves to exhale and soften, to melt over the block. Commit to stillness here. And commit to doing less. Ever so slowly, you start to find movement once again. And if your legs are extended, start to bend your knees. If your legs are in a butterfly, start to bring your knees close together like a book. And we meet with the soles of the feet planted onto the earth here. Allow your knees to point up towards the sky. And then ever so slowly as you exhale, let your knees drop towards the left side of your mat. Coming into a lower back twist here, you might notice that you may not come down as deep because of the block underneath the spine. So take it easy here as you just feel heaviness in the knees here. You can gaze up to the sky. If it feels okay for you, you can tip your gaze towards your right fingertips. Ever so slowly, with your next inhale, guide your knees back through center once again. And then from here, your next exhale, drop your knees towards the right side of your mat. Again, take it slow. Just simply feel the heaviness of the legs as you take that twist. You can gaze to the sky, you can tip your gaze to the left fingertips, to the left. Take a final breath in here. And start to gather the knees back through center. Take your time. And then from here, the easiest way to roll off the block is simply rolling off onto the side body. You can roll onto either side and come to rest on your side body for a moment. And with least amount of effort, you're going to use your top arm to fish your block out from behind you. And then go ahead and roll your spine back down flat onto the mat. And you'll start to notice the absence of the block here. Notice how your spine feels. And go ahead and extend your legs long, finding a neutral position for the entire body here. And take a couple of breaths as you rest here. Notice across your heart space, how do you feel? And from here, gently start to guide your knees in towards your chest. You can take a couple of rocks side to side, perhaps some rotations here. And you have the choice of either rock and rolling along the length of your spine, or you can roll off onto the side to press yourselves up, coming up into a seat. From here, you're going to cross your ankles, and you're going to shift forward, coming into that tabletop position where we started. And then this time, we're going to lower all the way down, take your belly, your heart space towards the earth. You can rest here with stacked hands, forehead resting, elbows wide. And feel the spine here in the neutral position, but belly down. And in your next inhale, start to gather your elbows underneath your shoulders here. So you're going to start to walk and feed the elbows directly underneath the shoulders here. You want to make sure that the elbow is underneath so that you stack your joints and there's no muscle engagement in lifting your chest up here. When you come into this position, your forearms are going to be in a number 11. If your fingertips start to gravitate towards each other, let them be. You can take this in a little triangle shape here. And then from the waist down, you're going to start to disengage everything. Allow your belly to soften, allow your heart space to open. You can gaze forward, you can close down the eyes. And if you feel like you have a lot on your mind here today, you can bring a block nice and high. Bring it underneath the forehead and you can rest your forehead onto the block. The focus here is the lower back as we start to find a juicy compression into the lumbar spine. And as we open up through the heart space. Take some time as you settle into your Sphinx pose right here. Observing the breath, observing the sensations. You're more than welcome to stay right here. If you like to deepen this shape, you can start to press your palms into your mat and start to lift your elbows away to straighten out your arms, coming into seal pose. Now this is going to be a much deeper back bend heart opener, so feel free to explore. And if it feels too much too soon for you today, know that Sphinx is always available to welcome you back. But if this feels good, continue to open your heart space forward and up. And continue to disengage from the waist down, soften your glutes, hamstrings, and your quads. And take a couple of breaths right here. And if you came into a seal pose, ever so slowly start to bend your elbows down. Meet us back in the Sphinx. And then from here, go ahead and release. Chest back down to the earth. Take your time as you melt all the way down. Rest your forehead. Neutral spine. Breathe. You might find some wiggles of the hips side to side, or perhaps just stillness here. And then in your next inhale, you're going to gather your palms underneath your shoulders once more. And go ahead and press back up into a tabletop position. From here, we come into one more heart opener shape. You might use your bolster or the block in this one. We're going to come into melting heart. So paying attention to where your hips are, you're going to stay stacked over your knees, and it's your hands that moves forward. You're going to continue to walk your hands forward and allow your heart space to melt towards the earth. You might take one ear from the bolster, or you might take your forehead down, depending on how you feel. You can also put the foot bones high as you melt your chest and body towards you. And then this pose is called melting heart. So it's essentially what you're doing. This is strong pose, so you won't be for too long. Hold the breath open. Using the palms of your hands to press back up once again. And then from here, go ahead and shift the sit bones back towards the heels, coming into a rock pose here. So it's similar to a child's pose, but your knees are together so that your belly and your heart space has a place to land. Your forehead can come and stay on the bolster, or you can bring the forehead onto the earth here. Perhaps the arms come alongside your body as you fall into a little tiny rock shape. And take a moment to release from all that heart opening. When you are ready, press into the palms of your hands, lift yourselves up. And then from here, you can cross your ankles, find your sit bones back onto the earth. We started class with our spine resting onto the bolster. If you like to find that in your Shavasana here today, you're more than welcome to. Or I offer you a traditional Shavasana as you extend your legs forward and as you roll all the way down. And finding your pentacle Shavasana shape. Let your toes dangle out, palms to open. Close down your eyes. And welcome your intention back in once more. We're finding stillness. Nothing else to do right here but to stay resting and stay watching the breath. Your Shavasana is Always yours to stay for a moment longer if you wish. But if your mind and your body is ready for movement once again, you can go ahead and start to bring your fingertips into the palms of your hands. Wiggle your toes. Perhaps bend your knees. And then start to roll over onto your favorite side. Maybe you stay on your side body. Maybe you press up into a seat. And whatever you chose for yourself here today, keep your eyes closed and take a moment. And gather your hands at your heart center. And take a full breath in, sigh it out. And draw your thumbs into your third eye center. Yogis, from my heart to yours. Namaste. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed your practice, and I'll see you soon.